How's it going? I don't know if you're a 40k fan or not. I know this is a Starfield channel, but this is a Dark Angels Codex. I've been a Dark Angels fan for a very long time. And their Primarch, which this could mean absolutely nothing to you, once again, has just been released upon the Terran universe. And by the Emperor's name, it is getting good. But you're not here for that. I know. Just had to share it. What you're here for is talking about Starfield modding. And I got an iconic name, Thuggysmurf. Such a wonderful name that I made this AI-generated picture of him. Pretty good picture, right? AI is incredible, and it's going to take all our jobs. Anyway, Thuggysmurf is really well known for Project Valkyrie and Outcasts&Remnants. He does really big quest mods, so I'm going to read the description from this one, and it should give you a pretty decent idea of what he does. Mod features. New quests, locations, factions, and companions, all fully voice acted. The time to complete the main storyline and side quest is about 20 hours, but a number of quests are repeatable to new locations if you want more. If you're running FCR or PV and Depravity together, it's around 60 hours of combined content if you do everything once. Now anyone who does large questing mods has my respect, because if you've ever seen a dialogue chain on Bethesda, it gives you so many options, and that's why Bethesda is unique, because they go through the pain in the ass that is the dialogue tree. So, hats off to you, Thuggysmurf. Are you planning on modding Starfield? And if you do, what do you think will be your first mod? Yes, if it is moddable in the traditional sense. First mod equals increased player carry weight. First CK2 mod, companion/quest. Yes, considering it's a Bethesda game, carry weight will definitely be one of the top priorities. I mean, there doesn't look like there's too many pockets on that spacesuit of yours. Hell, maybe Vasco will be the new Lydia.
I am sworn to carry your burden.
Will the usability of CK2 dictate your interest in modding? And what improvements to the creation kit would you like to see implemented? Or do you use another program like FO4 Edit? I like what PerChick71 did with the Fallout 4 creation kit fixes, and Nukem with the SSE creation kit fixes. Hopefully someone will do the same for Creation Kit 2. If Creation Kit 2 isn't available for a while after the game releases, I'll mess around with the Xedit until then, if we're lucky enough to get Xedit soon after release. Now this is an assumption, but I'm pretty sure Xedit's going to come really quick after release. Those guys are insanely efficient modders. Same with the unofficial patch people. I don't know what it is with utility modders, but those guys are on a whole nother tier. What kind of quest do you want to see in Starfield? The most successful quests tend to cater to the male desire to explore, conquer, provide and protect, and get the girl. Hopefully BGS didn't lose sight of that in an attempt to conform to the latest culture fads. My favorite Fallout 4 quest mod were Flashy Joe R ones, Gun for Hire, Crime and Punishment, etc. I also like what Jay Serpa does with Skyrim. Common sense quest/dialogue fixes that add choice and variety to the game. I agree with the concept, but I don't know if it's the male desire. I believe they explore, conquer, provide, and protect and get the girl. That could very well be considered a cultural fad too. I think it's more simple than that. I think it's the desire to overcome. That's why games that we cheat never really is fulfilling. We play games like Elden Ring, even though they smack us around. It's because it's that desire to be better than we were yesterday, or the moment before. Or I could be an optimist. Maybe we're all just creatures of mayhem at heart. I don't know. Let me know what you think. If you can have any mod or mod tool on the release of Starfield, what would it be? Xedit. Well, that was a fast response. I kind of asked for that. To fill some time, I made some AI cat superheroes. Delightful, right? Yeah, that one's my favorite. With the added ship component, do you think you might gravitate towards working on quests in spaceships or stations? No idea until I play it. I usually try to enjoy the game until something bugs me enough to close it down and mod it. Okay, that was a fairly quick answer. Not a problem. I also made this. I'm not sure what this is, and I'm embarrassed to say how long it took me. Moving onward. Mod collections seem to be the way the community is going. Do you have any plans with fellow mod authors for compatible modding in Starfield? Every BGS game has a new batch of mod authors. Old mod authors move on, and new ones emerge. Guessing it will be the same with Starfield, provided it is moddable to a similar extent as pre-Fallout 76. The most endorsed Fallout 4 mod collection has 2.4k endorsements, as I am writing this, versus there are over 1,500 individual mods that have more endorsements than that. I assume the majority of mod users will still prefer crafting their own load orders instead of using mod collections. It is fun having a load order that is unique to you. Sure, I used to spend weeks crafting a 100 mod loadout order, but collections help you bypass that initial and get a baseline of where you want to be, and then you can add more and see if you break the game. It's just more convenient. And maybe right now there's more people interested in crafting their own load orders, but as modding has become more accessible through collections, we're going to get more and more people who don't understand how load orders work. They just know that they push collections, they get a bunch of new content, and it works. So I think in the end of the road, not people are lazy, but convenience is a thing. We don't have that much time. If you can just bust out 1,000 load order of craziness on a game that you already spent money on, people are going to do that. Bethesda Mod Marketplace looks like it will be coming soon. What are your thoughts on paid mods? If people are allowed to make paid mods and get paid a royalty on the sales, great. Hopefully free mods are still permitted. A person generally gets paid according to the demand for what they do, their ability to do it, and the difficulty of replacing them. The world is full of opportunities to make good money doing boring but essential jobs that serve basic needs of others. Anyone who anticipates making a living off mods might want to consider treating modding as a hobby, keeping their day job, and improving their service to others in the real world. Video game developers are generally not paid well or treated well because there's too much labor supply, and most workers are easily replaceable. A video game company with realistic appraisal of paid modding would never want to create a scenario where its developers quit their day jobs to make paid mods. So they would need to keep the financial opportunities available via paid modding in check. Thuggysmurf nails this on the head. I mean, with the advent of AI, there's going to be a lot of game developers who probably start laying people off, switching them for AI tools. Then they'll become, modding freelancers selling textures on Fiverr. May sound far-fetched, but give 3 more years to AI tools, and I'm sure one person can go ahead and set up a way to develop textures, do the voices, create quest loops. In a Bethesda game, you have one guy who developed a 10-hour quest in a week. Well, the industry is definitely going to be shaken up. And he's right. The gaming industry is really going to have to figure out how to keep paid modding in check. And the rest of the world is going to have to figure out something in general for pay. Times are a-changing. Finally, thank you for your time, and do you have any unique speculations on the future of Starfield mods? What do you think will be the most requested mod? The most anticipated mod will be the female nude mod, because demographics are destiny. An array of online metrics provide a clear picture of who plays modded BGS games. Beyond that, I know nothing. What a truly Thuggysmurf answer. Beautiful. Hey, first I want to thank you guys for watching all the way to the end. It really helps the algorithm. You know what also would help them? If you enjoyed this video and you gave it a thumbs up, much appreciated. I also want to thank Thuggysmurf for taking the time out of his day to answer these questions. I know a lot of you out there also appreciate him and his mod. So thanks again. If you have any questions for future mod authors, or there's a specific mod author you want me to interview, please go ahead and leave a comment down below. I love to read them and I love to respond. I got one more thing for you guys. There's a Discord link down below. Jump on board. Come join us. I may be figuring out Discord as I go, but, be an early adopter to my old ass learning Discord. Beyond that, stay safe and mod reckless. I'm gonna go read some Lionel Johnson fan fiction.